are my fun little note cards. A bunch of questions on them, but typically conversation just flows naturally.
Of course.
First date vibes, but yeah, thanks for being here and agreeing to come on the weirdest first date ever.
Yeah, I would say this is probably, at least at the start, like the weirdest for sure.
Okay, I'm glad to like own that title.
Born in New York, raised in Jersey.
Okay.
Finished school in Ohio, and now
you're here.
Now I'm here.
What brought you to Pittsburgh?
Work.
So is all of your family still in Jersey? Or do you have siblings? Like
Yeah, so I've got 2 younger brothers.
Oh, you're an oldest.
I'm the oldest. Are you the oldest?
Yes.
Okay. How many? I just have 2.
3 younger siblings, two brothers, a sister.
Okay. Nice. No, yeah, they're both in Columbus. The youngest is 21, the middle's 23. Yeah, I love them to death.
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah.
You guys are like close.
Oh yeah.
That's the best.
If I had my way, we'd all be in the same place right now. But yeah.
Tell me about the podcast that you had.
Oh no, I knew this was gonna come up. Sure, I knew this was gonna come up. It's called It's Not All Black and White.
I really like that title.
Yeah, it's a couple things in there. My co-host was white, but obviously our theme was digging into the gray areas of life, which is, it kind of worked out. We started it 2019 maybe?
Wow, okay.
Maybe 2020. 2019 or 2020.
And you had it for a while.
We had it for a while. Yeah, we had it for a very long time.
Yeah.
Co-host Mitchell, shout out to Mitchell Bienvenue. He moved to Florida at the time, on our 3rd episode. And then he was like, well, what if we just kept it going? And I was like, well, all right, give it a shot. And we did. We just kept it going, and there were ups and downs,
Yeah.
Like there were moments where things were blowing up, especially when TikTok first.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Which I'm sure you have stories about. So we got a lot of traction with that. But it was fun, man. It was fun. It came to an end this past summer.
Was that hard to make the decision to end it, or were you both ready?
It was a tough decision because it was like routine, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Best friend from 8th grade. You guys are talking every week on a mic.
Was that the case?
Yeah.
I love that.
There's some history behind it. But people liked it, I think the perspective, played devil's advocate as much. It was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun.
So I have a segment on the show called Green Flags Only.
Ooh.
People talk about red flags in dating all the time, and I think we all know by now that yes, you should treat wait staff with respect. Like that is.
Oh yeah, that's like the first thing everyone says.
That's the first thing, So, what are some of your green flags that you look for in partners or even just in people that you interact with? Okay,
the first thing that comes to mind, I think, is someone who is noticeably self-aware.
Okay.
Because sometimes you meet people and you can tell they're in their own bubble and they kind of expect certain things from people that they meet immediately. You know what I mean? Like it's just there, and then you have people who are kind of, they observe and adjust, and it's like, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
That's
a really good one.
I mean, not to be cliche, but yeah, like the waiter thing, like don't be an asshole to people that like.
It's a big thing, like just treating the people around you with kindness and respect.
Yeah.
Huge green flag.
Yeah, definitely. I don't want to mess up your segment. Is there like
No.
a red flag part? I do have a red flag.
Please share.
I think that, and this isn't just women, this is like people I hang with in general. I think anyone who is too extreme in one way or the other. Let's take religion. Like if someone's too religious, or if someone's like super
atheist or whatever.
Atheist or whatever. Like too extreme is too much. If someone's like too quiet and doesn't say anything, or too loud and doesn't know when to keep quiet, like that's a lot. So any extreme, I think, is a lot. And I think part of why that is because like, looks fade, but also I think as people get older, people change. And so you'd want a partner who is like at least open-minded and not like stuck in their ways, so that once those changes do happen, you communicate. Totally. Work through it. Yeah. And have that friendship like you were talking about. So, yeah. I think that's a big one. Yeah. I forget where I heard this. My business partner probably told me, but there's this phrase, it's like strong opinions loosely held.
And it's having a backbone and things to say about whatever subject you care about, but not closing your mind off to new information. Like, let's normalize changing our minds when we're presented with new information.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's how it should be.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. It's not all black and white.
Well done. Well done. I'll bookmark that one. I like that.
How do you want to feel in a relationship? And in turn, I'm curious how you want your partner to feel too.
That's a great question.
Well, it's like you don't think about it that much, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So sorry to put you on the spot.
Okay, that's good. I like questions like that. I think I would, well, I'll start with me because this one's shorter. I think for me, I think I'm pretty easy to please. Like, I just want someone who trusts me, and I don't know, just like every once in a while makes me feel like the man.
Yeah. Oh, heck yeah. Oh my gosh.
Like, I like the whole partner, like the partner in crime type vibe.
Nice.
Like, we trust each other. You handle this, I'll handle this.
Yeah.
And it's like, I think it's okay to question each other, of course, but I don't know, like just having the confidence in your partner that like, yeah, you got this.
Totally.
For sure. But yeah, I like that. I like feeling like that.
Yeah.
Now in terms of how I want my partner to feel, that one's complicated. I think friendship's got to be there. I want her to be able to feel like she can tell me anything and not, you know, be nervous or scared. The friendship you were talking about. Attraction, of course. Looks fade, but like they're still here, so let's capitalize 100%. On that.
Old people are having sex all the time.
More than
us.
Yeah, apparently. I've heard some crazy nursing homes. I've heard some crazy stories. So yeah.
They're getting busy.
Yeah, they are. I mean, they've got nothing to lose. So yeah. And then I would hope that I do a good job of making her feel sexy and confident and smart.
Oh, that's such a sweet answer.
Like I want that, you know? And then I guess the last thing would be is I want, because I think sometimes in relationships people can compete. Sometimes it's healthy, but I feel like a lot of times not.
Yeah. You want to be lifting your partner up.
Yeah. I would want her to see it as like us against the world, not me against her type thing. I feel like those were all PC answers, but it's true. It's true. It's how I feel. Yeah, I don't know if that answers.
Yeah,
that answers your question.
Those were great.
Yeah.
No notes.
Nothing. What about you? Yourself first.
Yeah. Okay. So how I want to feel. I want to feel just kind of seen and understood. Being seen and understood by a partner is like probably my biggest thing. Just I don't know, like that. I got you.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I ask, so there's like, and I've had like conflicting opinions on this. So I feel like there's a fine line between respecting a lady and making her feel seen.
Totally.
For her like personality, you know, the way she talks, the way she thinks. And then also the attraction aspect. Because sometimes if you go too far in one way, then it's like, are we just friends? Like, do you even find me attractive? And then if you go too far on the other side, it's like objectifying and stuff.
Yeah.
What's your preferred balance? Like, are you just 50-50? Like, do you have a preference or?
I mean, I definitely want to be wanted by a partner, you know, like that. I love to feel attractive and, you know, that's it's such a fun feeling, but also like so intimate and so exclusive. You know, it's exclusive. Only one person can make you feel like that. Like people can pay you compliments and it's whatever, but only one person is responsible for like making you know, like
feel.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe it's an equal balance. To be honest, have not found that balance. Like,
really?
Ever.
Oh, it's usually one or the other. Okay, and how would you want your partner to feel?
Yeah. I mean, kind of the same. I want them to know, like, I got you. Like, you're good. But also just warmly cared for, loved. I am really looking forward to having something with someone where I can just, like, do little, whether it's actions or, like, gifts or, like, just stupid shit that lets them know, like, oh, I'm thinking of them all the time and they would love this. Like, I'm a big surprise and delight person. The little moments where you're, like, made aware of, oh, someone was, like, did this specific thing for me just so I would feel a little bit of, like, joy in my day. That's what life is about.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, no, I agree.
Well, I do have one final question.
Oh, I feel like this is going to be...
that I like to wrap up the pod with.
Okay.
And it's not a heavy hitter per se, but I don't know, might tell you something about me. So the show is called FLIRT because I historically have not considered myself to be a good flirt whatsoever. I think I am an awkward flirter, awkward receiving flirts, and it's always been a very hard thing for me to define. So, in your humble opinion, what is your definition of flirting?
That's a great question.
It's tough, right?
I think it's being friendly with a large dose of, I don't know what the word I'm looking for, but it's something sexual.
Yeah. Like the tension or something.
It's being friendly with a little bit of sexual tension, but with intention. Because I think the intention is the most important part.
Yeah.
Because I think, you can be friendly to anyone and you can have underlying sexual tension with anyone.
Totally.
But I think flirting is when you're doing all of that intentionally.
Yeah.
I would say that's like...
I love that. That's a great definition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Okay. But it's an interesting thing to, like...
to pinpoint.
Isolate, Yeah. That's a good
So you don't think you're a good flirt?
No. I'm... I don't know how to answer this, but yeah, historically, I was always like that person who, if I was in a work setting or even out like at the bars or something and someone came up to me with the intention, I would get annoyed or like uncomfortable rather than just like flirting back and like going with it.
Sure.
And I just think there's something about my personality that takes things so literally maybe and not so...
Sure.
I don't know. I think
I get it. Yeah.
It's hard to explain. But yeah, I've never considered myself to be a good flirt. I look at other people and they're like literally flirting their way through life. And it just... I am amazed by them.
So even with like people you're attracted to,
the worst. Yeah. And if people that I'm attracted to flirt with me, I don't know how to respond. Yeah. So.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just like trying to get reps in, Yeah. That's trying to go on a transformational journey.
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
Exposure.
Exactly.
I respect it.
Yeah.
I respect it.
But thank you for coming on the show and first date of the century. This has been so much fun.
Yeah, this has been great.
Yeah.
I like this. My favorite number is 4.
Is it really?
Is this going to be the 4th?
I can make it the 4th.
I'd love that.
Yeah.
I'd
Oh my
love
gosh,
that.
of course.
Yeah.
All right.
Appreciate it.
We're wrapped.
All right, that's it.
Dude, thank you so much. This is like so fucking weird, but I appreciate you like
this is
going
great.
along with it.
Yeah.